welcome to Loving Your Life, Be Authentically You with me, Amie. It has been so long since I have talked to you guys, and I wanted to give you an update on what's been going on and also just inspire you. And I hope that this podcast will make you feel empowered and ready to go. So there's been quite a bit that's been going on, but I'm just going to give you the little brief update of everything. Because as you know, throughout my podcast, I have told you guys that I have stage 4 cancer, and I still do, as well as some other things going on. So let's get to it. Yay. And if you guys like really good music, please go check out my daughter, True Eastina, Trueistina. She's got music out and she's putting out some new music, and I can't wait for you to hear it. Please go give her some positive feedback or whatever you want. I would love that. Okay, so are we excited? Yes, I'm so excited to come back to you guys. I'm going to be coming back on with guests, as well as doing this live, as well as on here. So here we go. Basically, the new stuff that has been going on. My son is graduating high school. I know. Take a moment. He's 18. I can't believe it. He got accepted into a great university, and I'm so excited. And he actually got a grant and all of that. So, wow, so super proud of him. Also, he just starred in Oliver the musical, and that was incredible to see, and it was such a dream come true. And now, when it comes to anything going on with my health, are you ready for this? The update. Okay, so basically what ended up happening is, if you do not know, I've not really talked about this part of my life, but I'm going to. So when I was married, I've been married for 18 years, a 3-year-long divorce process, and I will get into that stuff later. This is not the podcast for that, but we will get into something if you would like. I was doing piano lessons with some kiddos, and I realized my finger was hurting, and I didn't know why. I ended up going to the doctor. They ended up sending me to Rush University in Chicago and saying, you have a giant cell bone tumor. 1% of people have it. I'm like, oh, fantastic. So they basically took out the hip bone and put it in there, and my tumor ate through that lovely bone, and from there, we didn't know what was going to happen. I finally was accepted to Mayo Clinic. It took about 3 months to get there. And when I got there, there was a new doctor and a new medicine that said, hey, we've got this medicine called Xgeva. You can actually put it into your belly. It's a chemo drug, and it will keep your tumor at bay. So I started doing that. It was great, working fantastic. Wow, amazing, right? Then all of a sudden, ends up happening is COVID hits. When COVID hits, I realized that I wasn't doing the Xgeva as much, and it started having an effect with me. My bone in the back started growing, so it was like a tooth growing, like a wisdom tooth. And I've already had my wisdom teeth pulled, so I thought, this is not right. So I go to the dentist, and the dentist is like, hey, we could do surgery, but we shouldn't because what you're on, but we'll see what happens. So luckily, the tooth started going shorter, and then the gums grew over it, and I was fine. Great. But now that means I can't take Xgeva anymore, right? Well, my doctor figures out to do it into my finger. So he starts injecting it into my finger, which is great. But then my insurance changed. All kinds of things happened, and I couldn't get back to my doctor. In that meantime, my finger is growing exponentially, causing to have a bone infection inside of it, which could cause sepsis, which is awful. So I'm at that point. Then I end up getting the shot, so it starts shrinking, but the pins started coming out, because there were pins in my finger, started coming out. All of this is happening, and I literally was in the hospital for Christmas this year. Yeah, my kids had to come visit me in the hospital, and that was my Christmas. That was the same hospital I was in when I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and they came to say Happy Mother's Day to me, and I had to tell them I had cancer. Now I'm in the hospital again with this, and I'm like, are you kidding me? So a week or so goes, and my doctors are like, hey, all we can do is amputate at this point. We don't know what to do. I knew there was something more. So I ended up calling City of Hope. City of Hope has an amazing doctor. That doctor was actually able to do surgery on my finger, and now we're working on the infection going down, as well as the surgery is doing really well. I have another surgery to do to fix the finger, and then hopefully we will be good. There is still a little tumor there, so I am hoping that everything will be okay. This tumor could go to the lungs. We don't know, but I am really happy to have my finger and to be able to use it. And that was my point, and also to play piano. So that was important to me, is to have my finger. So very grateful for that doctor and for everything that they've done for me there at City of Hope. Now, when it comes to stage 4 cancer, as you know, my numbers went up. And my tumor grew in my spine. So now we have to go in and we have to start doing radiation to that, which now the tumor ate through the bone, and they say that it could be very fragile. So we don't know what's going to happen with the spine. I could be smaller, I could be shorter. I don't know, or what the next step is for that. That's where we are with that. So, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. When I talk about it, I'm like, how? I really don't think about it much. I can't, right? Because it's a lot to really think, oh, hey, I've got cancer. Now, I don't let anything define me. That's my thing. I don't let it define me. It's not something I'm like, hey, this is what I have, because it doesn't define who I am inside. Because since this whole thing even happened, before that, I literally just starred in a rom-com as in Jack in the Box. I'm so excited. My co-stars were incredible. They were true seasoned actors and amazing, and I was offered that opportunity. Also, Loving Your Life was a new show on YouTube on Acquire Plus, AKWIRE Plus. You can go watch it there. And that was just us going through, figuring out like what it was, a TV show based, but kind of how my cancer journey is. So you're going to see me with my real friend, things like that, and what I went through in my mind and how I kind of got through it. So all of that is there as well. So I have been working on myself, and now I'm so excited to get this podcast back. And I'm going to be doing it live in the studio as well as here. And I'm so excited to be having new guests. So that's enough about me. Okay, let's go. I want to just talk to you guys about, how do you get through something? What do you do? The moment you hear something awful happen, what do? Do you go to the darkest place in your mind and then start spiraling? Or do you go, you know what? I'm grateful. I'm grateful. There's something it's not happening to me. It's happening for me. That's always been my thing. This cancer is not happening to me. It's happening for me. And I've known and I've seen why. What has it done for me? So yes, there's pain, all of that stuff, but I'm grateful I'm not in a wheelchair anymore. I'm grateful that I can open my eyes. I'm grateful that I'm here with you guys right now. I am grateful. That's where we need to go in life. So when there's something that comes at you and takes you down, because there will be, how do we handle it? If you go into your gratefulness, that's how you can do it. Then you can also say, who am I authentically? What is going to make me happy, give me bliss? This could be watching a TV show. This could be reading a book. This could be singing. This could be doing something you love to do. This could be anything. It could be working out. It could be taking a walk, meeting a friend. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own plan. And so that's where I go. And that's what I invite you to do. I invite you to go and to say, well, who am I? And what's going to make me truly happy? A lot of people said, you don't look like that. You look like you should be in bed and all of this. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to go there. There are days, yes, I'm tired. There's days that, yes, I have to rest. I know that. But I don't go there. Why? Because my life is too short. Your life is too short. And life is precious. This is the only time. I've heard so many stories lately of people that write music, write a novel, do something that is like creative, art, whatever, and they end up dying. Does anybody get to see it? No. I had somebody come to me and say, I would like you to take my dad's music and write something to it because I want to get it out there because he never put it out there and he should have put it out there. I'm like, what? This is my invitation to you that if you have anything you've been sitting on, to get it out. What's the worst that can happen? Somebody likes it, somebody doesn't like it, and those are opinions. I'm somebody's cup of tea, or I'm not somebody's cup of tea. In relationships, in friendships, even in viewers, right? Like I am that way. You're somebody's cup of tea or you're not. But does it really matter? No. Because that one person that you can touch with your song, with your book, with who you are as a person, with a smile, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter that we have to touch everybody's lives and everybody's to think the same. And we all have to do this the same. Plus, that's boring. No, we are all different. I like different music. My daughter likes different music. That's okay. She sees it differently. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys, is that you don't have to be the same and you can be different, and don't let someone else talk you out of who you are. Yeah, don't let someone talk you out of who you are. The only reason people haven't put this stuff out is because of fear. What are people going to think? What are people going to say? All of that. I just did a podcast that was pretty deep. And I'm like, how is that going to be interpreted? I can't say how it's going to be interpreted. I only know that that was my truth. That's how I felt. That was my perception through my lens. Right or wrong, it's my perception. Right or wrong, it's their perception if they like something or not. That's the difference. So don't let that stop you. So I invite you to do what gives you bliss, your true happiness, and also let things go. Let them, right? That's a Mel Robbins thing. I've read that book. Let them do their own thing. You don't have to be in control of everybody. And we can never go the way that someone's going to say to us. Like, it's in a relationship and you think someone's going to say something to you the way that you want it to be said. No, because we're different. You accept it or you don't. That's all you can do. But you can't change people. No matter what, you cannot change people. If somebody wants to change, it's for themselves. And if they change for someone else, usually that goes bad because then they have to change back because they didn't really want to change. So let people be themselves. Let them do their thing. I've had to learn to let go. 18 and 21-year-old, let go. I have ideas, I have thoughts, I have opinions, I have things. But even my son asks me and I'm like, this is what I can say about this school. This is what I can say about this school. This is all I know fact-wise. This is all I know fact-wise. It's up to you. Where is your heart? Where do you want to go? What do you want to be? That's on you. That's not me. I'm not in your life. It's not my life at the end of the day. It's your life. And that's what it is. It's your life. Not my life. Not the next person's life. Your life. They always have a thing saying, are you paying my bills, right? So what lights you up? What makes you want to get up every day and work and go do your thing? What is it? These are just questions. I can't answer them, but I really hope that you look inside and you can answer them, because this has been a journey that I've been on. When you become an empty nester and you are like, okay, now what? Now what? And that's why this podcast is so special to me, because I really hope that through this podcast, I can inspire and I can help you to just, I don't know. I'm a music therapist. That's my degree. So I can't say everything that you're going to take and run with it. If something resonates, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And that's okay. Again, not everybody's cup of tea. And that's okay. When you finally live in that peace, it doesn't matter. And the thing is, in our lives, everybody's made mistakes. Everybody has done something that they're not proud of. We are human. Human. That's what it means to be human. And to be okay with that. And to say I'm sorry when you've done something. To understand where you've grown from somewhere. All of that is important. It's okay to be human. It's okay to have a bad day. It's okay to have a great day. It's okay. It's okay. And I'm giving you permission to be human. Be human. And do what you love to do. Again, don't think because of what the past has been, that's who you are now. You can take this moment right now and become a completely new person. Literally, by making a choice. A choice. Making a choice. Today, I'm doing my podcast. Today, I'm writing that book. Today, I'm going to tell this person I love them. Today, whatever. You make that choice. You could say, I want to move. You could say, I want to move. This is not working. And you can move. You could say, I don't want to be with this person anymore, or I do want to be with this person. You have a choice. I want to put this out, or I don't. But again, don't be late with it. Don't let this get into you, because the one person you're going to affect will be incredible. My daughter put out a song, and literally we got a message saying that helped this one child that was really thinking of, I don't know if I can say it, but of hurting themselves, and that this song really helped them to come out of it. You never know what one song, one book, one talk, one anything will do for someone. So just be you. Love in your life, be authentically you. That's it. No masks. We're not doing that anymore. We're not doing that anymore. Are you with me? Are you with me? Let's go. Okay, let's go. Because I am ready for this. Yes, I have radiation coming up. Yes, I have all this stuff coming up. But you know what? I don't care. Why? Because I'm excited to be alive. And that's what I want for you. Excitement to be alive. Because it's a gift and it's a blessing. And we literally, that is the miracle in the world, is to actually be in this world. Did you know that? It's a miracle to be in this world. Wow. All right. Have a beautiful, blessed day, everybody. And I will see you guys again very soon with guests and more incredible content. Let me know what you want to hear from me. What do you want to hear about? What do you want to learn? Anything like that. And I will talk about it. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye.